You remove resistance. You lower the barrier. You say, I may not be great today, but I'm moving forward. Those small movements build momentum, and momentum is magic. It's the force that transforms ordinary efforts into unstoppable progress. The first day you go to the gym, you might feel out of place. The first video you record may sound awkward. The first chapter you write may feel clunky. But the second is better. The third even more so. With each repetition, you improve. Not because you were great at the start, but because you had the courage to keep going. Fear of failure holds so many people hostage. It whispers, what if you're not good enough? But the real failure is not trying at all. The real regret isn't falling short. It's never stepping forward. When you start something new, you might stumble. That's part of the process. You're not supposed to be flawless. You're supposed to be human. Every misstep teaches you. Every setback strengthens you. The path to greatness is paved with lessons disguised as failures. The only way to truly fail is to refuse to start. Let's take a look at some real-world examples. Colonel Harlan Sanders, the founder of KFC, didn't start his empire until he was in his 60s. He faced rejection over 1,000 times before someone finally believed in his recipe. J.K. Rowling wrote the first Harry Potter book in cafes, broke and struggling, rejected by multiple publishers before someone finally gave her a chance. Michael Jordan didn't make his high school basketball team. He used that rejection to fuel his drive. These stories are powerful not because the people were great from the beginning, but because they chose to begin despite their circumstances. They believed that taking action was more important than having perfect conditions. So what about you? What have you been putting off? What dream have you placed on a shelf, waiting for some mythical sign that you're finally ready? It doesn't matter how big or small it is. Maybe it's starting a YouTube channel. Maybe it's writing your first poem, starting a fitness journey, applying for a new job, learning an instrument, or building a business. Whatever it is, understand this. You don't need to be an expert to begin. You just need to be willing to take that first step. That one step is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. When you take action, you build confidence. Action feeds belief. It's not the other way around. Most people wait to feel confident before they act. But confidence doesn't precede action. It follows it. You gain self-belief by showing up consistently. You grow by doing. That means your job isn't to wait for inspiration. It's to get started, no matter how small, and let inspiration catch up with you along the way. Because once you're in motion, the fear begins to fade. The doubts get quieter. The path begins to form under your feet. This principle applies to every area of life. Want to get healthier? Don't wait to feel motivated. Go for a 5-minute walk. Want to be a writer? Don't wait for the perfect sentence. Write one messy paragraph. Want to start a business? Don't wait for the perfect product. Create your minimum viable version and launch it. Want to speak confidently? Don't wait until your voice is polished. Record yourself fumbling through a practice run. In every case, progress starts with presence. The decision to show up is more powerful than perfection. Greatness isn't a lightning strike, it's a slow burn. It's built one brick at a time, laid down through effort, intention, and discipline. And it begins the moment you stop waiting. The moment you decide that done is better than perfect. That starting imperfectly is better than never starting at all. That doing something today, even if it's tiny, is more powerful than planning everything for someday. The beauty of starting is that it changes your identity. You're no longer someone who wants to. You become someone who is. Each day you show up, you reinforce that new identity. You become a writer by writing, a runner by running, a creator by creating. Action changes who you believe you are. It rewires your brain. It builds evidence. And as your identity shifts, so does your capacity for growth, resilience, and achievement. So what can you do right now? Not tomorrow, not next week, now. What's the smallest possible step toward your goal? Take it. Then take another and another. Stack them up. Watch how that momentum transforms your energy. Watch how it reshapes your story. Don't underestimate the power of tiny starts. A river begins with a drop. A skyscraper begins with a brick. A career begins with a conversation. You don't have to climb the mountain today. Just take one step toward it. There will be days you feel like quitting. That's normal. It doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're human. On those days, remind yourself why you began. Look back at how far you've come. Remember that greatness is not linear. It's messy, non-linear, and filled with challenges. But the people who win aren't the ones who feel amazing every day. They're the ones who keep showing up, especially when it's hard, especially when the results are invisible, especially when no one is clapping yet. The world doesn't need more perfect people. It needs more real ones. People who are willing to begin, to be seen in their raw, authentic, awkward stage of growth. That's what inspires others. Not flawless performance, but the courage to rise, to try, to keep going. When you start, you permit others to start. Your journey becomes a beacon for someone else. You're not just building your dream. You're creating ripple effects you can't even imagine. So today I invite you, no, I challenge you to stop waiting, to stop overthinking, to stop believing the lie that you're not ready. You are ready enough. Your voice matters, your story matters, your dream matters. The world doesn't need you to be perfect. It needs you to begin. Today, not tomorrow. Because you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. If this message lit something within you, if it stirred that part of you that's been quiet for too long, then don't let it fade. Let it move you to action. Comment below and tell me, what are you starting today? Even if it's just a sentence, a step, or a decision, share it, declare it. You are not alone on this journey. And if you found value in this video, if it spoke to your soul, then subscribe to this channel. This is just the beginning of what we're building together. I'm here every week with new videos crafted to push you, encourage you, and walk alongside you as you move from hesitation to action, from fear to purpose, from starting lines to finish lines. Hit that subscribe button. Join our family of doers, dreamers, and difference makers. Ring the bell so you never miss a single spark of motivation. Greatness is waiting. But it begins with you. It begins with this moment, with this choice. Start today. Start now. And I promise you won't recognize yourself in 6 months, 1 year, 5 years from now. Because once you start, there's no limit to who you can become. Thank you for being here. I believe in you. Let's take the first step together.